Alright, hey guys, so today I'm back in another video. We're going to try and do a computer update. I was scrolling through Marketplace 2 days ago, and there was a person selling 3 laptops. They wanted $40. And I noticed one was a Clevo rebrand. And so I took a chance on it. He said they all worked. And there was 2 Toshiba satellites with like AMD Turion era. And I took those 2 to the recycling center, dropped those off because they're a little too new for me to put in my vintage collection, but too old for me to actually personally use. I'm going to try and get a screenshot. If I can even... Yeah, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to hold my phone. Well, I'll just leave you guys right there for now. But there's a crack in the casing right there, and on the other side there's one too. I'm probably going to order a bottom case for it because they're $35. The battery does hold a charge, but once you see the specs, you'll know it won't hold it for long. I did add some more storage to it in the past couple days, but it's got a desktop 9900. Oh, excuse me. It's got a desktop 9900K, 32 gigs of DDR4 2400. It had which one was it? Was it this one? No, it was this one. It's a 2 terabyte Samsung 860 EVO. It's a SATA SSD. And then I threw in a Lite-On 512 gig SATA drive. Excuse me. And a 2 terabyte NVMe WD Blue. And it's an RTX 2070. And I am very, very happy with this for what I paid for it. It is ridiculous. And I did run 3D Mark. And I can't get the 2-finger scrolling to work. I don't know why. I downloaded the drivers for the trackpad, but it still won't work. But it averaged 4.65 gigahertz all core, or overall I should say, and maxed average temperature 90 degrees Celsius, which was really hot. But I'm running an undervolt now, so it still gets hot, but it's nowhere near 90 average. And then GPU temperature was average of 63. There you go, Clevo 2070 notebook. It's a 115 watt variant, but I outscored 75% of all results and got 18,868 on that run. But my runs are varying anywhere between like 18,000 to almost 18,900. This was my last run with a pretty aggressive undervolt, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was a very, very aggressive undervolt, and an all-core downclock to 4.2, but it averaged 3.857 gigahertz, 69 degrees Celsius. GPU had a slight overclock on it, and it maxed out at 66, but that scored 18,010. And I'm just incredibly happy with this laptop. Like I said, there's a crack in the casing right there. Right there. It has a fingerprint reader. And if anyone's curious, the actual model is the Clevo P750 TM1. And you can use any, but it's from Doghouse Systems, which I didn't hear of, but I saw this and just the way the hinges were and the way the lid looked. I'm sorry about all the fingerprints. This thing is a fingerprint magnet, but anyways, I noticed it was a Clevo rebrand, and I didn't show you the screenshot listing. But come on, gotta hold the power button. But anyways, while that's powering up, there's a 2 SATA slots right here. One faces this way, one faces this way. There's an M.2 slot right underneath this cover. This is the measly 82 watt hour battery. And if you take off this screw and the 4 on the back, you slide this back, and this one slides forward, but you slide this one back, and you have your CPU on this side, and then your MXM module right there. I was able to easily find 3080 Clevo MXM modules for like $275 after shipping or so, give or take a little bit. And I might actually do it because I can get a 16 gig 3080 in this for, you know, $600 to $300. I'll definitely do it, but I've got to think on it because for right now the price to performance is just unmatched. But this is the marketplace listing. As you can see, the doghouse system right there and the 2 Toshiba satellites. Everything else besides this and a laptop bag went to the recycling center, and he wanted 150, marked it down to 40, and I didn't even haggle. I was $40. You know, when would you be available? Like, when, you know, I'm available anytime. When can I pick up? But I'm just really, really happy with this, that it has a 9900K and a 2070. But yeah, if you look, this is the stock settings. Core voltage offset of negative 0.50 volt. Turbo short power max 165 watt, and turbo power max is 120. Yeah, that's it for this video.